It's only too late when you say so. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Been out for a run, and it got me thinking about how we live through our teens, not really conscious of time. You get through your 20s, starting to take on a bit more responsibility. Into your 30s and 40s, everyone's getting married around you and having kids and mortgages and houses and cars and all that stuff. Getting to your 40s and 50s, you start thinking about your own mortality, really. A little bit morbid, but you do start thinking about it more. Good morning, Samantha. So it's like, the older we get, the more and more conscious we become of the time that we have. And so whether you do something or not about your own health and fitness, about improving your own health and fitness, that time is still going to keep marching. So isn't it better to actually do something than not do anything? And that time still march on, and we still get older by the second, and that precious time is only going to run out. For me, I see it as a race against time now to really get as much in as I can. Like, hell yes, I enjoyed my 10s, 20s, 30s. I'm now into my early 40s. Morning, David. And that clock is not stopping. I've enjoyed those years of my life, and now it's time to really knuckle down and enjoy the rest of my life with the people that I love, doing the things I want to do, and ultimately what is going to help me do that is to be looking after my own health and fitness to the benefit of not just myself, but also to those around me, to the people that I want to spend the rest of my living days with. So when someone says, oh, it's too late for me to do something. Yeah, it is too late. If you say it's too late, if you declare that it's too late for you to do something, then your mind is just going to give up, and you're just going to continue as you are, and you're going to continue to feel and be and have the same things, feel the same way. Like I've helped clients all the way from young teens with aspirations for wanting to go to the Olympics, all the way up to my eldest client was 83. He was 83 years old. Never too late. I say it's never too late until you declare it so. Because, once you say it, there's no matter how much I say anything, anyone else says anything, if you commit, if you declare that it is too late, then it is too late. And no one's going to change that for you. But if you see the opportunity instead, if you see that at any point in time, for most of us, we have a choice to continue doing something, to continue pushing against this clock that keeps marching on, because I don't believe it's ever too late to do something. Like, how many of us have talked for days, weeks, months, potentially years about doing something, about getting back into something, but yet not doing it, not seeing it through? How is that going to work out if you just keep talking about it? For me, if I just keep talking about wanting to improve my health and fitness, then if I don't do something because I declare that it's too late, then yeah, I'm going to continue feeling the same way. I'm going to continue getting the same results, and I'm going to start to live with a bit of regret, really, that, you know, a week ago I wish I'd done XYZ. A month ago I wish I'd started XYZ. Because imagine if you actually start now, not tomorrow, not next week, but if you actually start now, and after listening to this, listening to some 40-year-old guy talking on his phone, imagine if you did just one thing that actually meant that you were starting to do something that was going to improve your own health and fitness. And then tomorrow you did another little thing. Yes, okay, it might be just 2 things that you've done in 24 hours, but that may be 2 more things that you've done in the last 24 hours or in the next 24 hours for yourself than you've done in the last month, year, maybe. Maybe, you know, during the whole of lockdown, you've been talking about wanting to do something, but for whatever reason, you've not quite got round to it. Life has got in the way, or you don't think it's been the right time. Like, if now you haven't had enough time, if now, during everything else that has gone on, you've not had the time, when are you going to have the time? Surely this means that actually it's not about having the time, it's more about how you're deciding to use your time, how you're prioritizing your time, because it is never too late until you say it's so. And even if you say it once, you can still change your mind, and you can still start to do something. So yeah, I don't think it's ever too late. It's only too late if you commit to it being so, because then there's no changing your mind until you decide to do it. So just change your mind, take massive action, and start doing something that's going to help you to feel better, even just in the next 5 minutes, and then build on that. Because then in a week's time, a month's time, a year's time, you can look back and say, thank funk, I started. And if I can help just one person do that today, then my work is done. Have a great Sunday.